Oh, it's the 25th of May 2018, almost midnight. Well, here's a backdrop of my date today, if you call it that. It was rather, it was just me and all of this lot. I think you don't see them all there, but I think that's two, four. There was another extra one in there. It was five of them in total. Which is a date that started off as me and AB, which became AB, Binger, and me, which became AB, Binger, Anne, and me, and then when it really got down to it, there were five, five of them and one of me. I laughed. Sorry, I thought the whole thing was funny. The internet, their internet was dreadful. I have to get that fixed. And it was. Oh look, I know how you guys feel about women and stuff, and I know that you don't trust them. But I've set up a kind of system, so at least for me, my I sort of can trust them. They look. I've done. I've set very strict ideas on it and what have you, and I buy them a beer, a bottle of wine, and that sort of thing, and they turn up. I'm not saying they're going to turn up with the beer and the bottle of wine, but they will turn up. Okay, so that's something. Um, Alan wrote a comment today, and he was talking about dogs or something, and you can't straighten a dog's tail. What he was implying is you can't change a woman. And it's funny that he used the analogy of the dog's tail because it brought to me a you know a thing about dogs, and I've had a lot of dogs, and I thought that was a very appropriate analogy actually, because you know I've never had a dog that's actually this myth that good boy, good girl, good boy, yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah, you have to get red pilled on that because they're not good. Neither of them. No good boys, no good girls. Nah, nah, nah. That's us begging. And please be good. Please do what I want you to do. No, dogs will never do that. Never. I've never ever had a dog that'll do what I want them to do. Oh, they will when they're absolutely exhausted and given up or hungry enough. But for the most part, particularly when they're young, no, they won't do what you want them to do. And you learn that as you get older. I had my last dog, Coco. He somehow managed to get me to go for 2 walks a day at 10 kilometres each. I don't know how he did it. He was only 40 centimetres long. And he lived on one chop, one lamb chop a day. That was it. I'm going finished. That was his. That was. I don't know. Looking back on it, I just think I was always like that with animals. I was sort of. I gave them. I'm not like that with me, but I'm like that with them. Not particularly proud of it, but it's good for them. Yeah, but he. Look, you can say a lot of stuff about the dog, about any dog for that matter. But at the end of the day, that dog was extremely fiercely loyal to me and loved me. And that was extremely important to me. Loyalty is something that doesn't exist, particularly in Australian psyche anymore. In fact, I did a few months ago. I did some sort of a test for a job provider thing, and they were trying to slot you into somewhere. Loyalty didn't even appear on the list. Yeah, for a job, for God's sake. Yeah, it's just no longer. I said, loyalty's not here. Oh my God, it isn't either. It was just, they developed this whole brilliant psychological test. They've done all this, yeah, loyalty is just not a factor anymore. And I was thinking tonight, I thought, yeah, nor's trust anymore. You might as well take trust off the list. How about we just take love off the list? But I don't know. Yeah, we can take it all off the list. But the thing is, what I've set up with this friendly club thing is it's a system to, uh, yeah, a system that basically um, there's no need for trust, there's no need for love, there's no need for loyalty, There's no need for anything. It's just, yeah, it's just, yeah, get rid of all of that. I don't know. It's just a good time, a few laughs, a bit of a giggle. Yeah, but it's because, I mean, if you look at your own lives, you know, the guys on the channel, you know, I've realised, yeah, no, they the thing that they're here for, the common thread is we don't trust women anymore, and you can't trust this lot either. Okay, I'm going to be flat out and honest with you. You know, I bought a big bottle of wine today, and 2 beers and 3 hamburgers, which somehow converted into 6 beers and a bottle of coconut wine. I think they shared a hamburger. Somehow that ended up, and you know what? I don't give a shit because I had a good time. I laughed for 2 hours. I just thought it was so funny. My only regret was that their internet wasn't better. So in the end, being just, oh, fuck this, cut that off, and she got me on the phone, and we did it on the phone. And look, I don't know, it was just crazy. It was just them sitting there giggling, going cheers all the time, me going cheers. But it was lovely. I looked forward to it. I cleaned the house for it, got everything ready for it, but it was just lovely. There's no other way of putting it. You know, it's just a bunch of girls. Yeah. Would I trust them? No. You know, would I marry them? Of course not. They're only bloody kids. But it was just wonderful to have a good time with them and a laugh with them. I will have to get better internet for them because I find them delightful. And it was just so they had all this fun and merriment. They had 1 beer each. They all drank because they don't get to drink beer very much. They drank their bottle of beer and they showed us they drank it all. And I just like a bar girl scene. I thought, oh, I'll stuff it. I went straight on and bought them another. I sent them another $15. Go and get more drinks, but they didn't. They went to the beach, and which I think is probably just as good. And I'm slowly getting to know them. You know, yeah, they don't drink themselves into oblivion. They don't get abusive. They don't put me down or anything else like that. They just laughed and joked and called my name the whole time. And it was just, honestly, I thought it was okay. But it was a real bar girl scene. It was, really, it was like all the girls. It really was like being in a bar in Thailand. I had no interest in that sort of thing, but I don't know, it's for an older guy, it was just fun. But we're getting there. It's slowly changing. We're slowly sort of they do. You can't control this lot. They do whatever they want to do their end. But the funny thing is, if you buy them, I could have bought them 12 beers. They wouldn't have got drunker. They just would have had more people. There would have been 12 girls sitting up there. I just get more people. Yeah, each have still had the 1 beer. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work out, but look, I'm having a good time just organising whatever it is I'm organising. Not that you can organise this, but it's oh, look, it's nice. My own family have betrayed me. They're treacherous, and this is what we're all sharing. This idea of treachery. We've been thrown out or betrayed. This is what's linking us all together. And this is like dealing with Coco, young Coco. Yeah, he loves you, but he's not going to do what you want him to do. It's the same as this lot, really. They're not going to do what you want them to do. They'll do anything they choose, but it's sort of roughly in the right area, and it's about right. It's about how it should be. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, but that's. Oh, if anybody's ever owned a dog, they'll know that. In the younger years, they are just like a teenager, like a kid. Yeah, but what our kids have unfortunately just, I don't know, they've lost it. When you do what they're doing to me, it's just yeah, it's gone way off. It's gone way too far. And what women are doing to men, yeah, no, they've lost it. Yeah, they've done it, and I think we've got to accept that. But that's it. Nah, I'd much rather this, because I kind of, I don't know, I'm sort of developing this rapport with them. Uh, it's crazy as it is. Yeah, but we'll get there. But I told I gave them $15, and AB said, "Oh, Benga said she'd get the drinks later." I said, "Oh, look, don't worry about that. Why don't you put the $15 toward internet, and I'll get the rest of it." I think it's about $53 or something to set up the internet, and then so much a month. So I just put the money with that, and we'll get better internet for you. It'll be all round better. So hopefully they'll take that deal, because I don't, I've had my drinks with them. But yeah, it's what happened. Yeah, you sort of get that. Oh, same thing happened to me in the Thai bars. Yeah, having a good time. Think, I'll stuff it and buy you some more drinks. I'll have a few drinks, have some more beers. Same thing. Um, and I suppose if I was younger, yeah, something might have happened. Because there were some pretty ones there, and there's some that sort of, well, they're all pretty, but I mean, some sort of stick out and others. Oh, I wouldn't buy that one. Yeah, but that's still there, but I mean, I wouldn't do it now. But yeah, it was a load of fun. I really enjoyed it. You should have heard the music. They were just laughing and joking. It was a really good time. We're getting there slow. We're getting better. It's getting better. But it's like a bar. It's like a bar girl scene. And I don't think I'll change their mind. I think they're happy and comfortable with that. I cooked. I was cooking. I was cooking, so I thought I'd do that so that I didn't have to talk too much. And they didn't talk to me much at all. But we're sort of getting there. It's happening. It's yeah. I think a bar girl scene is about the only way to describe it. You don't really talk to bar girls. You just laugh a lot. It's just a good time. Anyway, it's been good talking to you, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.